another episode of the Good Intentions Podcast. It's your girl, Queen Cass.
And it's your girl, Giddy Love. And if this is your first time listening to our podcast, you know the memo. You better follow us on IG at Good Intentions Pod and also on YouTube at Good Intentions Podcast. Don't forget to send in y'all letters because y'all been acting up. Okay?
Don't get snatched up. Do-do-do. That was our first song. Ew. Okay. I know. Don't say that. That's derogatory.
I apologize.
Right. We're in this climate. You can't do that in this.
It's not my intentions. Moving on.
Y'all, it's our 6-month anniversary.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Anniversary. Woo. I can't believe it's been 6 months already.
I don't think Jesse likes us right now. Okay. No, seriously. I'm so excited. And, we're celebrating it a little late because you guys are aware of everything that's going on in the world right now. So we did want to respect everything and speak about, the injustice. So that's why it's coming a little, 2-3 weeks late. But
we wanted to read the room.
Okay.
Anyways, keep going. 6 months later.
But we here.
Yes. So 6 months. So we're going to do a little bit of a life update and how this podcast has helped us. And then goals moving forward. And then we want to hear from y'all. Maybe we'll do that. Favorite episode, favorite guest. He was thinking that too. Look. We've gotten stronger. We share one brain now.
I can't stand you. You are so annoying because I definitely was going to say that.
You know what you got to be? Got to be quicker than that.
It's actually my favorite commercial. All right, back. Okay,
all right, so life update, Gidna. Talk to us.
Why don't you tell us first?
Because I started.
No, go first.
No, I'm going to talk to you.
You're going.
Right. So when we started the podcast, Gidna was going to move to China.
I don't think I even ever told them this.
Surprise! Talk to us about that.
Okay, dang. What if my supervisors listen to this right now?
Well, you're not going to China any longer, so irrelevant.
Okay, so prior to the whole Corona stuff, I really wanted to go to China. Well, I was going to go to China. I had all my paperwork just done, my certificates and everything for me to go to China this summer and teach. Sky was going to come with me as well. I was going to have a little Chinese baby. Ni hao. But you guys know the whole Corona happened, so I just decided that it wouldn't be wise for me to get up and leave at this current moment and just leave my family and whatnot. It's not the smartest idea. So right now I'm trying to figure life in the U.S. because I did not plan on being here. Mm-hmm. This was actually supposed to be the month that I left, but it's okay.
So what are you doing now?
Sadly. Now I'm a grad student. I am finishing my first semester of grad school. It has not been easy, but so far I have all A's. I'm not trying to be braggadocious or anything, but
brag. That's not easy.
So far I have all A's. It's going good. It's a lot harder now that I have a kid. A paper takes me literally days to finish as opposed to a few hours. Because I'm constantly being interrupted and I got to read the stuff over again, or she'll come to the computer and try to type. It's hectic.
When you lose your train of thought, that's the worst. When you're
Yeah. But, I'm loving life, really. I feel like I have a lot going on. But you go ahead and talk.
But we're not done with
you.
It's okay. It's okay. When it gets to my turn.
More? Okay. Right. Yeah, it's still my turn. So what else do I have going on? Business is booming. Thank you so much, everyone who have been supporting Black businesses, small businesses. Oh, my gosh. I am, overwhelmed with orders, but I'm happy. So business is great. Podcast is going great. 6 months. 6 months, an episode every week. That's amazing.
I'm just talking shit. Keep going.
Here we go. And then, of course, motherhood is going great. I have been living in Naples for the past 3 months. So whenever y'all see me, I'm driving here just to record these episodes. That's going good, too, because honestly, this is like the first time I've connected with my family since I've moved for college. You know, I've never been back for all this time, and I'm loving it. Skylar's loving it because this is the first time she's really like bonded with my side of the family. She knows everybody now, and it's like so beautiful because that was like her dad's side. She's always with her dad's side, but with my family, because everybody lives in Naples, it's a little further of a drive that I didn't want to do so frequent. So she saw them here and there, but wasn't really too comfortable with them. So that's going amazing. I'm ready to come back though. I've been there paying rent 3 months straight, and I've been in the apartment probably like 15 days at most for the whole 3 months. So yeah. Go ahead, Kat.
Wait a minute. Weight loss journey. Talk to
Oh,
us about
shit.
that.
Oh, my God. I said a bad word. All right, y'all. Excuse me.
This is a podcast. They can't see you.
No, there's video. So, y'all, I've been working out, okay? So, we started a challenge on April 19th.
Wow.
Yes, girl.
Talk to us. Go ahead.
Ain't no waist trainer either.
Wait a minute. What waist? Wait a minute.
No, like the first challenge we did, we worked out like 5 days a week, and then this second challenge that we're completing actually this week, it's every day, and it's been so amazing. Oh my gosh, my body has been.
It looks amazing. Y'all.
I'm trying, y'all. Can y'all see this?
Sit down, please.
Okay.
Pictures coming soon.
Okay.
Oh, we could do pictures at the end of the week of our transformation.
Okay, we can definitely do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm freaking loving this challenge. I'm loving the community that we have built, and it's a whole bunch of Black queens who are trying to achieve like their body goals. You know, everybody's just motivating each other and supporting and just being it's so beautiful, y'all. Just join. Like, it's so amazing. Well, we have enough people now.
I hope you see my face when he said join.
We have enough people now, but you can surely create your own community and have that support. And it's crazy because I've been on a journey like numerous times before, you know. And I don't think I've ever been this consistent and seen like such great results in such a short period of time.
Right?
It's amazing. I'm loving it, guys. Life is good.
Oh, it is what it should be.
Yes.
All right, boom, check me out.
You're not gonna even go ahead.
I don't think I have as many updates as Gidna. Let's see. So I'm really grateful, for this podcast, because this podcast started, through my healing journey, and I've definitely grown and improved since the beginning of this podcast, for sure. And one thing I love about doing this podcast is how it's been holding me accountable, right? A lot of times I talk about stuff on the podcast, well, you should just do this. Well, if that was me, I should just do that. And Gidna, shout out to my accountability partner, will be like, well, you're not doing that right now. And that was something that happened last week. She was like, well, you talk about it on the podcast, but you're not doing it. And then I did it, and it was great. It was so simple. One big thing that from the beginnings, I started therapy. Yes. And that's one thing I've been holding back. I've been pushing off for a while. But therapy has been freaking amazing. And it's helped me work through a lot of things that I had going on, a lot of the patterns that I found myself in. And I'm really excited to see where I'm going to be 6 months from now. And I've already, she already moved me down to every 2 weeks now.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Okay,
I know progress.
Okay.
What else? Also the fitness journey. I too, and I ain't gonna hold you. I hate working out, but the results have been amazing. I went up a size. Your girl a size 7 now, almost a size 9. Okay.
Yes.
Hips on parentheses.
Yes. What waist? Where?
Donde? Okay. And once again, one thing I've been really grateful for, like you said, is that community, like that friendship. Literally, I'm always on FaceTime with the girls. Like, we're always talking about something. Quarantine has been, once again, coming from a place of privilege, has been a blessing for me. I've been able to wind down. I've been able to take some time to focus on what's important for me, and even kind of like map out what I want next and see the moves that I want to make. What else? 6 months update. Everything is going good. I'm at the happiest I've been in my life as well. Yeah, I'm glowing in this glow. Like, I'm really glowing. I'm happy. I feel like everyone who's in my life right now is who is going to be with me for, not even for a while, but they're supposed to be there. Mm-hmm. They're supposed to mold me into who I'm going to become. As far as dating, I'm good off that, just because I'm good. I'm vibing. I'm really trying to enjoy myself and who I am and getting to know myself, this new reformed me, and showing up as my authentic self. So, yeah.
That's so amazing.
I love hearing it.
I'm so happy and just so proud of us.
Yes.
And honestly, in the spirit of transparency, even this morning during my long drive here just to record,
I'm just kidding. Let me not meme them.
It was still very long
to you, and that's all that matters. I'm just kidding. Let me stop.
You are driving from where?
Can you go on with your story, please?
Okay, so in the spirit of transparency, honestly though, I was just doing a little self-reflecting and just thinking of like the pros of this podcast and whatnot. And I don't think I've ever shared this on air, but you guys all know, like, my brother, he passed, whatnot. But I shared like bits and pieces here and there. But definitely this podcast has helped me be able to articulate myself a lot more than I used to in the past. Just speaking briefly on like my brother's past and the impact, it was just like, for a long time, I shut my brain down. Like, it was just like, for me to finish a sentence, it was just the hardest thing for me in the world, because I shut it down for like 6 years, you know. I just started therapy really like 2 years ago, you know. So I didn't know how to really do that. And even now, I catch myself sometimes. Like, I take long pauses because it's like, okay, let me process this before I give a response, you know. That's just me being aware now. It's like I got to put forth more work, you know, more effort. So this has definitely allowed me to like think on my toes and be quick on my feet. Whatever, y'all know what I mean? But be really quick on my feet, because it's like, it was really hard. Like, I would start a sentence like, yeah, da-da-da-da. You know what I mean? And then, you know, leave it to whoever's listening to guess what I'm trying to say, to finish the sentence. But now it's like, no, this is what I mean, this is what I'm saying, and I'm going to finish my thought. So that has definitely helped me. Even in work, I'm seeing that I'm able to articulate my emotions and feelings and just my thoughts, everything a lot more and a lot better because of this. So I'm really happy about that, and it's not something that, you know, I'm sharing because I want people to feel sorry for me, whatever, but it's just growth. It's my journey. It's my process. So, yeah.
Oh, shout out to you. That's great.
I thought you was going to touch me, so I was like, I was ready.
I respect. So through the podcast, I've learned to respect people's boundaries a lot more, okay? And stop interrupting people.
Look at that. Growth. And it only took like 6 months, but
imagine in 6 No, but I love what you said about like being vocal and like being able to vocalize your feeling. That's one thing I struggle too with as well, and I talk a lot about in therapy. But even doing this podcast, like having my thoughts validated, having other people like you guys relate to so much to our content, and that's one thing I didn't realize how powerful this podcast could be, to be honest. But it's you guys' feedback every week, like, oh my gosh, I've gone through this, I've done. And that was the basis for our the podcast starting in the first place. Like, we've gone through a lot of situations that we kept quiet about because it was embarrassing, it was shameful. But now I've learned to just be transparent. And all the things, the more transparent I am, the more okay I am with things.
Right. And it's like, you don't know who you're helping.
Right.
You don't know who's like struggling and battling the same fights that you going through, you know? So I love it. I mean, if y'all want to take what we say and use it against us, that's fine.
I mean, I don't care. I said what I said.
I'm saying, though, like, that's fine. But
and if it changes how you view us, then okay.
Y'all see her interrupting me again?
I'm sorry.
I'm about to, like...
Ooh, they should go Naples again. What is it? What is it? I forgot your gang name. Shoot.
Good, because I ain't never told you.
Damn, I really remember the 1,000 Pounders. Keep going.
Why do you remember that?
Sure.
You know, I don't even remember what I was going to say, honestly.
sometimes it's good to interrupt people. They don't see that. But let's talk about favorite episode. What has been your favorite episode and why?
My favorite episode was my boobies.
That was a good one.
I think that was like the first, like it was the second.
First or second episode, we was real transparent.
Yeah, it was so early on. I liked that episode, and it was just like, okay, yeah, I just liked how transparent we were and how it was just so early on. Just we were open, we were naked, you know, and I think that helped us in a way where our listeners knew, okay, this isn't like a phony podcast. They're not gonna try to act like they're perfect beings, you know. Like, we all have flaws. We all have insecurities. We're all trying to work through them. So I love that episode.
I have a lot of favorites. Like, literally, I feel like every time I post an episode.
All right, your favorite.
You know which one I really enjoyed? The episode with Bianca. I really enjoyed that only because that showed me our growth. Because me and Bianca, we was at a state where a lot of the stuff I was going through, I was depressed. Like, she was there with me. We were in that same predicament. So to see her now in a healthy relationship, you know, it just gives you hope. Like, okay, you're not what you've gone through. That was a good one. That was a really good one.
You're not what you've gone through.
Yes. And Three Kings, you know, I love Three Kings. So they're always a good time.
Yeah, I don't remember.
You was drunk?
Episodes.
You was drunk?
Off of water, yes.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. I love Three Kings too.
Yeah, I love Three Kings.
Shout out to y'all.
Dang. So moving forward, what can we expect from us?
From our podcast? We're at what? 60 minutes. Moving forward, what can we expect? I mean, definitely I want us to be even bigger than we are now. Our audience is growing every day. I really would like for our listeners to interact with us more.
Y'all don't like us?
Right. I mean, there's definitely been improvements and there's been a lot more traffic on the page and interactions, but I would like it to be on a more consistent basis because you guys have to understand we're doing this for you guys as well. Right. And we want to make sure that topics that we touch and we talk about is relevant to the situations that you're in or have gone through. So the only way we can really do that is through your interactions and you telling us what you want us to hear, you know? So definitely I would love to see more of that, but the support that we've been receiving is crazy, yo. We
Shout out
are
to our Gippers.
Right, Gippers. Gippers, yes. We are just, we didn't expect that love and the turnout, but we're so appreciative. So, yeah.
And for me, I think, you know, we had some events scheduled because of Rona. But I'm excited to bring those things back. And like she said, more interactions. And my best friend. And like my bestest friend said, more interaction. We like she said, we don't know what to give you if you don't tell us. So who do you want to see on there? Do you want to come on? We don't care. If you want to come on, I would love to have you guys on there. So how can we help you help us? Okay. Besides that, I'm really excited to see where we're gonna go. We have a lot of great ideas in stores, and it's only getting better from there. And I'm super duper excited, and I love you, and I'm so thankful for you guys.
Thank y'all, and don't forget to submit y'all letters.
Right, we want to talk about y'all be going through. Like, help us,
because y'all don't want us making us up these scenarios, because we can, but it's just like running a page for your little kid, acting like it's your kid. I ain't judging.
Mommy,
I
love
did
me.
that.
No, but do you comment as yourself, Mommy, I love you? Did you used to do that? Oh, man.
I mean, yes, but that's
growth.
You see, but we don't want that to be.
Because it'll be me and getting it back and forth. Wow, that was a great episode.
Making up some scenario situations. So
we want to keep it as authentic as possible.
Yeah, but on that note.
Thank you guys so much. We have only greatness coming from there. And once again, can't do it without shouting out our great producer. He gonna put the real sound in at this mark. Oh my gosh. He's shaking his head now.
So over it. Oh yeah, you guys, if you want to start a podcast or whatever, hit him up.
Speak Up Network. We are just the voices. Speak Up Network does all the greatness, the magic, and we are so grateful. We have the best producer on earth.
Yes, and he kind of, tell me if y'all agree. He told me my wig was just too low. It was covering my
This the same
eye.
wig you had in New Orleans?
No, this is a different one,
Okay.
bitch. I just like bangs. Stop.
Your wigs don't be wigging like you think.
No. I like my bangs a certain way, okay?
Right. If you don't like honesty and criticism,
No, not when it comes to my bangs, because I will tell you.
She shut that down.
I did.
And that's what she
So
did.
yeah, let me know. Are my bangs too low? Is it covering my little eyes?
Are you gonna change it if they tell you yes?
No.
So what's the point in asking?
Just for interaction.
Okay, go ahead. Put that on
I'm
the
not going
page.
to change it. That's the one thing. Y'all can't tell me nothing about my wigs with my bangs because I like it how I like it.
So why do you even bother asking them?
I just told you.
I know it makes sense in your head, but then you're going to be like, dang, this and my bangs don't look good.
I don't care. But yeah.
All right, wrap it up. This is all. We still doing that. Thank y'all so much. Once again, don't forget to follow me at QueenCast_X3.
And me at GettyLoveJ1. Y'all know it by now.
All right. And then don't forget to follow the IG at Good Intentions Pod and the YouTube at The Good Intentions Podcast. Bye.
Toodles.